We met Christmas Day, 2009. I was going through a whole lot at the time. My heart was broke. I had just lost a loved one. But when I met Keila, it was like love at first sight. You know, it was love at first sight. And I already knew I was gonna marry her. We met at Walgreens.
He was standing like this in the line. And I was standing like this, waiting to be served next. And I just turned around. I saw specks of gray in the hair. In my hair, I said, "Oh, that's sexy, that's cute." I saw the face, but I saw the specks of gray hair. So the person asked me the question, and he jumped in the conversation and everything. After he got his item, he got checked out, he turned around to me and said, "Bye." I'm like, "Bye? What you bye for?" You know?
We talked for a minute, and after we had talked, Keila said, what blew me away, she said, "Santa Claus ain't leave her a gift under the tree. He left me a new friend."
Said that, and I put my head behind my ear and I smiled and I drove on.
So that blew me away. I mean, I was smiling from ear to ear.
It took this lady, I had a loaf of bread I had to give my grandmother, Betty G, right here. She told me to go get some bread. And because of Walgreens being open on Christmas, that's how I ended up meeting this man here. And God knew to use the right person to get me to go do something, like at the last minute, to meet him. So until the day I die, I believe God used my grandmother to get me to Walgreens so I can meet you. I did not know this was going to be my husband. I promise you I didn't. I was at a happy spot. It was me and my grandmother. And we was like Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die, going to the store, critiquing people on Food Network, you know what I'm saying? Going to restaurants, they can't cook, we can do better. But she knew I needed someone else. At 17 years old, my grandmother told me that she's only living until she said, "I want to make sure you're taken care of and loved before I go." And I told my grandmother, I was like, "What you talking about? Just because I found somebody that love me, take care of me, don't mean you gotta go nowhere." That was our own little personal little thing.
So down the line, my wife had lost her loved one. And her heart was broke like mine. So both of our hearts was broke. And I just knew I had to be there for her because she was there for me. She stuck by me, so I knew I had to stick by her. She still ain't know we was gonna get married, but I knew. Cause what God joined together, that's just what he do.
This is a joyous moment, so I know tears are here, but it's still a joyous moment for what I'm about to say. That day it happened, Milton was at the house. So at that point, I knew, everything's gonna be okay.
I proposed to her on Father's Day, June the 20th. And it was at church. Of course, the roof blew out off the church after I had proposed to her. I mean, they still putting the roof back on.
They said, "Give her the mic." I yelled, "I will!" And I will again. You asked me many times, I will. And I said this, I shared this too, y'all know, but I'm sharing it again because this is the 10-year anniversary, and 10 is a special number for me. If I prayed for a man like my granddaddy, every piece of quality, because he loved his family. He loved his family. He loved his family. And God gave me everything I asked for in a man, plus a little lanyard, a little something extra I didn't even know I needed or wanted. And plus I met him, Milton, on Christmas Day, and my granddaddy's birthday is Christmas. I knew when my granddaddy passed away, because you never think that your parent's going to die. And I already knew that my granddad was going to walk me down the aisle. But when that happened, I knew at the age of 10, I wanted all of my uncles to walk me down, starting from the youngest to the oldest, give me away. It took 22 years at the age of 32, and every bit of my dream came true. Each uncle walked me down, kissed me, and passed me to the next uncle. And at 10 years old, I say, you know what? Who give this woman away? They gonna say we do. and shown up. They said, we do. Charles was the oldest. He's the last one to give my hand to Milton. So it took 22 years for my dream and passion, and it happened.
But it's been a journey. We had got our own place. And we started off with 2 lawn chairs in an apartment over in Park Spring. But it just, from there to here, I feel we growing in a special way. And we got more. God gonna bless us with more. And I believe it, and I have faith in that, as long as we stay faithful to each other. I love you with all my heart. I know you're a beautiful person. You creative. You love to do things for kids at the school, and I love that. And it just touched my heart of everything what you do. Even when we go feed the homeless, you know, it just touched my heart. And I love you for that.
I love you. We have a beautiful daughter in the process now, Mackenzie Jeanette Smith.
Awesome.
She looked like him. I just carried her for 9 months. Look at them ears, that's her face. Yeah, I just carried her for 9 months, but I would not change. That's Daddy's little girl. So I thank you. I love you, but I'm grateful because I don't know but a strong person can handle me. So thank you. And I'm going to end on this note. God sent you a saint to tame that bear in you. New Orleans Saints, Chicago Bear. So God knew what he was doing. So, but I love you dearly. It wouldn't change nothing in the world. And I am grateful to spend 10 years with you so far. And I look forward, like our banner says, 10 years down and a lifetime to go.